they've waited for all season. They've done it. Leeds Rhinos have done it.
2015 was a Super League season like never before. A year when every minute mattered.
Last play of the match. It's with Roberts. He's You will not see this in a million years. Oh, wow! Josh Jones! Josh Jones! What a fantastic start! This is Kyler Moore now for St Helens on the back of that penalty. And Roby. Roby gets the ball away to Wilkin. Wilkin then to Burns, and the first try for Atelave. On his debut for the Saints club, Atelave.
Go one.
Here is Jordan Turner, and he gets the ball down eventually.
Yeah, it's a try.
Goal three.
And there he goes. What a player.
Well, he's knocking them about all over the place, and he's going up the middle, and he's playing the ball to Ohio, who gives it then to Burns, gives it then to Lomax, it goes wide to Percival, here's Makinson, there's the match for Saints.
I'm really proud of what they did. I'm really proud of what the players did. You know, we've been climbing in the last couple of weeks with our performances, and the boys are working hard, and we'll definitely learn a lot from that game.
Saints lost their World Club Challenge match against South Sydney, but early Super League victims included slow starting Castleford.
Makinson, and Makinson goes in for the try in the corner for St Helens.
Goal four.
Roby to Travis Burns, kicking in early in the tackle count. Justin Carney picks it up and has a look what's coming at him. Oh dear, what a pass! It's a gift! It's a gift! It's a gift for Josh Jones! And every picture tells a story, Darryl.
We prepared really well for this game. It's probably the best we've trained coming into it, and we showed glimpses, but same old like brain explosions. We just can't seem to get in the grind of a game at the minute. We'll be right in there, then we'll do something so stupid. It just puts them under too much pressure instead of building pressure on the other team, and we've got to build on that. And it's always a tough place to come in St Helens, and some really good stuff in there, but there's plenty to work on.
It all came good for Castleford in round 4, though, with a sensational win against a devastated Wigan at the Jungle.
We were beaten by a class team, what ran harder, got the players on better, just outclassed in every area, and it's devastating. The worst defeat, the worst day of coaching I've ever had, and it just can't happen. It can't happen. It won't happen. You know, as friendly as we want to be as mates and as teammates and coach staff, the fact is we need to perform, and we've not performed. Last week we didn't perform today. Today was a different sort of loss. You know, we're beaten in every department, and that's never happened to me before. So we need to make sure we work hard and bounce back.
There were great expectations in Hull, where Mark Sneed and Leon Price teamed up in the halves, but they got an early lesson from Brian McDermott and Leeds on a night of landmarks in round 4.
Westerman finds his way to Price, and Price, a bit of magic from Leon Price. It's his 200th career try for Leon Price.
Back. Goal three.
Brilliant break by Singleton.
It is a super break from Singleton. Could be just the start to the season, the second half that they wanted. And it is with Maguire on this his 350th Leeds appearance.
Go for.
Here goes Callum Watkins. Callum Watkins.
Shut the gate.
He is through, and he has a bit of support from Maguire. And Maguire gets over for his second try of the night. Leeds certainly have come out. The words of Brian McDermott must be ringing in their ears. He must have given them a right old verbal in the dressing room at half-time.
He did, Eddie, but...
Oh, it's Watkins again. Brilliant run from Watkins. What a run from Callum Watkins. Brilliant. Brilliant try for Callum Watkins.
Go.
This is the ultimate game of two halves, isn't it, this? It really is. Oh, they're keeping it alive with ease. Burrow again. Trying to... Oh, a ding through by Burrow. Cheeky. Brilliant from Burrow.
To be 12-0 down pretty quickly, I'm just delighted to get the 2 points tonight, and to be 4 from 4, there's loads for us to fix up, but we're pretty happy at the minute.
Goal 3.
Clark just hands it on to Bridge, finds Ratchford. Ratchford goes wide. Kevin Penny picks it up. What a story, Kevin Penny in 2015. What a story from Kevin Penny! Wonderful try from Kevin Penny!
Go.
Now it's with O'Brien. He dabs the ball again to the indoor area. And Ratchford, did he get this down?
I think so, yes.
Hold. Goal 3.
Cuthbertson, Sinfield, it was too quick. It's Ryan Atkins! Atkins scores for Warrington.
Go.
Now tough lob from Sinfield.
That's a much better offload. That's an even better one to Watkins. And a great ball inside. Wonderful try from Briscoe.
Leeds have been pretty good at the start of the year, and I think we could have been better, but we've got away with some wins, and tonight was a great performance by ourselves, and one that we're very proud of, and we keep us home record that we want to do, and look forward to next week now.
Consistency is the key, isn't it? Doing it against the other side.
Yeah, well, we've got St Helens next week at their place, so it's going to have to be consistency, but we'll look forward to next week. It's been, I've enjoyed today, the boys will enjoy today, and like I say, it's a great win for us. Go.
Oh, higher to Massoy, to Wilkin, and a lovely step through by Joe Greenwood. And another of the success stories of Super League 2015. Burns gives it to Wilkin, long looping pass wide. Swift is in. What a ball out wide that was. What a pass. Tremendous drive from Adam Swift.
Hold it, boys. Go. Okay, play on. Knock on zero.
Oh, knock on by Mickey Hyman. Teddy Wales away. And he's plowing at the ground with those legs of his. Should he get rid of the ball? Well, no, he shouldn't. He's still going. Tremendous running. He's almost exhausted, could hardly play it. Wide they go to Makinson. And Teddy Wales made a try for Tommy Makinson.
Still unbeaten, top of the table. Great start to the season.
Yeah, great start to the season. The World Club Series was a blip, obviously quite a major one. We haven't been playing that well, but we played really well in patches tonight.
Hull Kingston Rovers recorded some eye-catching home wins in the early part of the season. Chris Chester was fielding almost an entirely new team. But home wins against Wigan and Catalan saw the Robins flying high, and they had a new star in halfback Albert Kelly.
And he's through a gap, and Green's up in support if he needs him, and he looks as though Kelly will go alone here.
Life at Hull KS, it's good. Family likes it. The weather's been a lot warmer lately, and you know, footy's going along smoothly.
Played out, play on. That was played out, and so play on.
Here you go.
Kelly! He's plowing at the ground. Has he got the pace to get there? There's 5 Saints jerseys after him. He'll score a length of the field try. Roby wakes once again, and Roby gets the pass away to Wilkin. Oh, another interception! It's Kelly again! He's going to score a second! Albert Kelly! He leaves Wilkin in his wake. He goes over underneath the sticks. Wow! Albert Kelly has made 2 massive contributions to Hull Kingston Rovers, and both identical.
To be the first side to beat St Helens, the champions this season, that is some feather in your cap.
Yeah, it is. You know, they're the best side in the competition at the moment. We knew they'd go into this game, and we knew it was going to take a tremendous effort to get the 2 points. And I thought the boys dug in, you know, right to that last minute, and just happy to get the 2 points. It was much needed for us. Where we're sitting on the table, so tight competition, anything can happen in this game.
Wakefield had been the early pace setters, winning their first 2 games, starting with a thriller against neighbours Castleford. The Wildcats fought their way back from 22-6 down to grasp a dramatic victory in front of a sellout crowd at the Jungle. But the joy was short-lived for Wakefield, who came crashing down to earth with a 3rd-round thumping at Widnes. It was to be the beginning of a season-long slump. Salford, meanwhile, shook off a sluggish start with a win over Hull FC, lit up by a wonderful piece of skill.
Josh Griffin will score, but that was down to some world-class play from Rangi Chase. It wasn't easy to see what he did at first, but there you can see it there. And then the lovely Hollywood pass round the back. Rangi Chase at his best.
Paul Anderson and Huddersfield lost their first 3, but responded by winning their next 4.
Back it comes to Grix. Grix then gives it to Cudjoe, and Cudjoe to Jermaine McGilvray, who crowns a perfect night for him with the last try of the match.
After the start the Giants had to this season, back-to-back wins, life must feel a bit better.
Yeah, everyone thought all the boys' heads were down and stuff. I know we lost. We went out of the races in all 3 of the games, but you know the banter and everything in camp was all good, you know. But to get a win, it's even better.
I think one of the things that contributed to our slow start to the year was the fact that we had trials cancelled, with 2 games cancelled, and I think we went into the season underdone because of lack of game time. And obviously it took us 2 or 3 weeks to get going, and then we backed out with 3 good performances. It got our season clicking, and the away performance at Warrington, I thought got us on the right foot and started cementing the belief in the group.
After 7 rounds, Leeds and St Helens sat at the top of the table, while beneath them just 4 points separated the other 10 teams. Ahead of the Easter weekend fixtures, Kevin Sinfield announced this would be his last season with the Rhinos. The inspirational captain revealed he would be crossing codes to join the Union side Yorkshire Carnegie at the end of the campaign. With Jamie Peacock and Kylie Luluwai also calling time on their Super League careers, Leeds had 3 very big incentives to make this a silver line season.
Singleton now gets the pass away to Cuthbertson, and Cuthbertson, superb offload to Moon. Moon, little dummy, he's got Maguire in support. Maguire has got the line ahead of him. Great tackle on him by Luke Dorn it was, who just manages to clip his ankle. But they're still under pressure here. Cuthbertson gets the pass away superbly to Hall. He's back on the field. He's on the scoreboard for his 3rd try of the season. About 11 metres out. Finn, little grubber kick from Finn. Shenton! They're in business. The Tigers are in business. 5th tackle. Burrow is on there. Tiring players. And this little scampering man coming at you, or this big rumbling man coming at you and plonking the ball down over the line. Adam Cuthbertson.
He's got a bit of an odd running style, and that's what catches your eye when you watch him. And at St George, I thought, well, he looks different, but he could play, he could pass, he got an offload. We knew he had a bit of a different game to an out-and-out prop. but the success he's had, you know, he's probably going to be one of the best stories the Super League's ever seen in terms of overseas players. In the impact they've had, he's been a big part of it.
24,000 were inside the DW Stadium to see the Good Friday fixture between Wigan and Saints. The Warriors had yet to win away, but were looking unstoppable at home.
Goal for.
And Jordan Turner is shot down by Liam Mossop. It's a huge bounce and it is dropped kindly. And here they come with the first try. What a start for the Wigan Warriors.
Go.
Amor gets it. They read that script, did Wigan. Kaluma Tai is out there as well.
Milking goal for.
Roby,
okay.
Back it comes to Turner. Here is Louis McCarthy start. McIlorum, Smith, Williams to the in-goal area.
Oh, it's a good feeling, and that was like a win at all costs. And I've got a lot of respect for Kieran and his team. They're a good club, and that makes that victory a bit more special because I know they're well coached and they're a good bunch, and they're a bit busted, we're a bit busted, but they're a class team. But I was impressed with our players today. They showed some guts.
Among the casualties in a bruising battle was Paul Wellens. The match proved to be his final one for Saints after a glittering trophy-laden career spanning 17 years, 495 games and countless individual honours.
Paul's such an integral part of the club, and he's almost, he's part of the DNA of St Helens Rugby League, and you know, from Wello being a little skinny 19-year-old playing Super League and then coming through the ranks and getting his reputation that he built for himself as a world-class fullback. And everybody relies so heavily on Paul, and his influence for everybody's so good around the place. And on that day at Wigan, I could have broke down and cried for him. You know, he's on one leg in the dressing room, and he was desperate to get out, and he just kept saying, "I'll run it off." You know, he's had a hip replacement now, and he wanted to try and run it off. You know, that just tells you what the strength of character and what the belief he has, and what, you know, he didn't want to let the club down. And that was it. That was the end of Paul's career.
Honours in the first Hull derby of the season went east. Rovers were comfortable winners at the KC Stadium.
This is Kieran Dixon, and Kieran Dixon, whose try in the end won the match against Saints last week.
Should be a penalty.
Tremendous run. Here is Campese, and Hulkinson Rovers over for the first try. Black and white supporters are just a little quiet at the moment because it's Dixon who has the ball now, and he's seen a gap. Was Kieran Dixon? He's quick, and can he get over the line? Yes, he can.
5, clear. Go 5.
It's a high kick. It's a great kick. This. Oh, and it's dropped by Sio. It's swooped on by Lunt, and Sean Lunt has come up with the try here for Hull KR right on the stroke of half-time.
Coming off the performance that we had last week was something special, and to come out into a crowd like this and against the rivals and to get the win, I think it's something special for KR.
There was an Easter treat too for Widnes. They were 30 points to 10 winners against their local rivals Warrington. The Wolves never quite got going in 2015 and backed up their derby disappointment with another defeat, losing their Easter Monday clash with Castleford.
Is away, but he's on his own at the minute. A good job that Rashford got a hand on the ankle and brought him down. Now the Tigers are there in numbers. Here is Luke Gale, and Gale booms a pass out wide. This is Tansey stepped inside one. He's going to score. Is Tansey? Jordan Tansey gets Castleford up and running.
Goal 3.
Milton's on the way through. He needs some support with him. Gale's doing his best to get there. He's got support in the middle. They're going over Milner, and Milner will score under the sticks for Castleford.
Tremendous play.
Well, that was as good a win for toughness and effort and determination as we've had since I've been here. I thought it was a sensational effort.
That loss saw Warrington slip outside the top 8, but making progress up the table were the Salford Red Devils, who enjoyed an impressive bank holiday victory over Wigan. Ben Jones-Bishop produced a fine individual effort, while Niall Evalds wrapped up the points as the Reds climbed to 3rd. Salford's promising start, though, was undermined by suspensions and injuries, and they lost their next 8 in a row. In contrast, Wigan bounced back from defeat to go on a run that lifted them up to 2nd spot in the table.
Hyam again, off the ground, and here comes Myler, and Myler gives it then to Ratchford. They go wide to Monaghan, and Monaghan scores the first try for Warrington.
Release, go, 4, back in.
Joel Tomkins in there, here is Matty Smith. Now then, this is a great run, this is more than a good run, it's Burgess, fed by Williams, ball inside to Farrell, great try, great response from Wigan, Liam Farrell. Burgess, here's George Williams, steps inside, gives it to Farrell, here come Wigan, Tautai, Smith, low to Tomkins, Tomkins gets it wide to Gelling, Gelling, brilliant pass, Tomkins, brilliant pass, and Frady!
You don't get much better than that. That's
sensational.
You're spot on, Eddie. Boy, oh boy, how on earth did he pop that ball up? Go wide, go, Frank.
Logan Tomkins comes the other way, Matty Smith, back from Smith to Hampshire, Gelling, brilliant hands, super fly.
Go, 5.
Back it comes to Matty Smith, charge down, play on. Oh, what a bit of skill that was. What a piece of skill that was from Gelling. If it comes up, and Manfredi has got a hat-trick if he's given the try, and they've given the try on the field.
I think the boys just played really well in the middle. You know, just smashed them up, and when we went wide, you know, like you said, Dom scored some tries. He just makes it real easy for me. You know, he's there no matter what. Can give him whatever, give him a little no-look tip, give him a little Di Maria. You know, he's there on them.
Roby directing the traffic under the Leeds posts. Burns making some good hands. Oh, an interception! Away he goes. There's Handley. Handley has gone all the way from one end of the field to the other. Will touch down right next to the uprights. What a start for Leeds. What a start for Handley. Hardacre. Back it comes this time to Maguire. Maguire, as he falls, he gets the ball away. It's a bit untidy, but now it might straighten up with Moon. He goes through one challenge, Moon. He gets the ball away, and it's Handley who gets his 2nd try. And what a ball it was from Moon.
Ready, mate? Go, play on.
Oh, beautiful play.
Wonderful
They've gotten
play.
it to Ribbons. Inside to Aiden, surely.
No, it's Hardacre, but it's another try for Leeds. Leeds Rhinos ripping St Helens to shreds. Burns. Whoa! Where comes Watkins? Watkins is quick. He's got away from Roby. Fleming's coming across. He goes past Fleming. He goes past Jones. Couldn't get the ball away. One play the ball left, maybe 2 for the Rhinos. Saints streaming back in defence. Sutcliffe wide.
Brilliant.
What a kick!
Brilliant.
What a kick! Handley hat-trick. Handley with the hat-trick.
Outstanding.
Ayton. Peacock.
Oh.
Cuthbertson.
Oh, what on earth are they doing?
Well,
They've got away with it.
They have got away with it. Here's Sutcliffe. Brilliant, brilliant feat from Sutcliffe. Wonderful, wonderful feat from Sutcliffe. Is it going to be given? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Wakefield's woes went from bad to worse as they suffered defeat after defeat. Wigan were next at Bellevue. But with the pressure mounting on the Wildcats coach James Webster, his team gave the Warriors an early scare.
And here's a break, and it's got Craig Hall. What a start this is going to be for Hall and Wakefield. They're over for the first try. Unbelievable start.
Move, Daniel, square now. Hold. Go.
Great ball from Sargentson to Joe Burgess, and again he's round Craig Hall, and Craig Hall was left on his heels once more.
Go.
Back it comes to Matty Smith. He attacks the line, gives it to Hampshire. Wide it goes to Manfredi, and Manfredi's over for yet another try. This prolific young winger. 10 tries in the last 5.5 games now for Dom Manfredi.
Okay.
They're keeping it alive.
They are. Washbrook gets the ball inside to Kermond. It just opens up a little bit for Kermond. Tautai came flying in again. This will probably be the last play of the ball. Godinay! And Godinay scores!
Quick thinking there. Good stuff from the standoff.
Good try from the Samoan international.
Jordan, back up. Here, Craig.
14-point advantage to Wigan. You would think that might be enough. Williams floats the pass out wide. Is this Burgess' hat-trick now? Yes, it is.
What a superb pass from Williams.
And what a great finish from Burgess.
Yep, hat-trick boy.
It's the things we've talked about again, you know, turning the ball over too easy, and we just did that a little bit too much today. We kept giving ourselves a chance, which shows that we're a good attacking threat. You know, Wigan are a really good defensive team, and we've scored some decent tries against them tonight. So, again, you know, on to next week, and we'll keep improving.
Myler gives it to Ashton Sims. As the big man have a go.
They're opting for the kick, Eddie.
They've reached the last tackle. They're going down the short side with Curry. Dabs it to the in-goal area. It's a try for Ormsby.
Go.
And Myler, well, he shaped a kick, and Ward was waiting for the kick. He's got support here from Harrison. Harrison hammers it towards the corner, looking for Joel Monaghan. Race for Monaghan, and he wins the race. Joel Monaghan with a second try for Warrington in the opposite corner.
That's the way that we want to see from Clark.
Great run from Clark, great offload to Ratchford, and Ratchford with the speed, and he gets the ball away to Curry, and Curry scores a wonderful, wonderful Warrington try.
Go.
Patton with a long pass to Toby King. Toby King then gives it to Gene Ormsby. He brushes away from two. He straightens up Ormsby. He gives it to Asatasi, and Warrington score again.
Richie, well done. It's been a pretty frustrating year for Warrington and you personally with injuries and whatnot. How satisfying is that win for you?
It certainly is, and to come to a place like this at Leeds, it's tough, and our big men did a really good job for us tonight. I mean, they really ramped up, and we've done some a bit of soul-searching and working hard as a team, and that's what's put us on the right track, and we come up against a great Leeds side that are flying, and we was able to get the win, so we're pretty happy tonight.
Despite the loss, the Rhinos remained clear leaders. Meanwhile, just 4 points separated 4th and 11th places.
Hubie will play the ball. That was Wood. And here is Danny Brough, a lovely chink in the step up the middle. He's got Wardle in support. And Wardle goes over for the first giant stride. 5 metres away. Ayton turns it back inside. Peacock. Peacock then to Sutcliffe. Great ball. Wonderful try, was it? Did Delaney get that down, or
I think so.
Did he drop it? He's not handing it upstairs. He's convinced. Ayton is waiting. Turns it into the centre of the field again to Jamie Peacock. Oh, good defence on their own goal line again. This is the best defence in Super League we're watching. It's the best attack in Super League we're watching. And Ayton fires a short pass into the middle, and he gets it down eventually. Ablett.
Great try.
Ayton switches the direction of the play. Here's Joel Moon trying to take on them all, and does, and scores a great try, Joel Moon. That's Sutcliffe, long pass. Kinehorse, great ball. Watkins, what a try!
No doubt about that one. He'll give this.
Grix, short ball. Lawrence will go! And will he get it down?
I don't think he's got it down.
Yes, he has. That's what he did. And it's with Danny Brough. And there's the kick out wide. And the ball has come free. On the far side for Jermaine McGilvray. Is it is. It's given. His 80th try for Huddersfield. And that's breathed life into them. Leeming, Kopczak, Brough. Brough, great ball back to Warden. Joe Warden's second try. So, we're into the last 20 seconds. And Sutcliffe, quick play the ball. Feet in there, feet in there. Now there is a chance. This is the last chance through Kumatai.
They've got 7 seconds.
Brough knew it was charged down. And Peacock is the first to react. And he hacks it forward. And Watkins is after it. And Grix has knocked it on. And back it comes to Ancient. And here is Ablett. And this is Burrow. Oh, it's Burrow!
I can't believe it. Burrow has slipped and it's all over. It was a try on the cards. And the little fella just slipped. He can't believe it. No one can.
An incredible game finished honours even. And there was also a thrilling finale between Warrington and Widnes.
Here's Westwood. He's got past Phil Joseph there. He offloads it beautifully for Darrell Clarke. 2 tries in 3 minutes for the Warrington Wolves. And Kevin Brown. Oh, he's got away from his man far too easily there, and Kevin Brown will go under the sticks. Warrington looking to regain the lead in this Cheshire derby. And it's in the hands of Ben Harrison here. Kevin Brown challenging one-on-one. Oh, he's got it! He's stolen the ball from Ben Harrison. And the Widnes captain is going to run the last 60 metres to score and put Widnes in front for the very first time. You can feel the tension here at the Halliwell Jones Stadium into the final few seconds of this derby match. And it's Richie Myler for Warrington. Ratchford. Here's Joel Monaghan! And he's won it! Joel Monaghan wins the derby for Warrington.
Widnes's defeat made it 7 losses out of 7 on the road. But back on their home pitch, the Vikings were very hard to beat, as they showed with a win over table-topping Leeds. Another team with travel sickness were the Catalan Dragons. They were, though, an entirely different proposition down in the south of France.
Just about 5 yards away. Catalan poised. Zeb Taia will push them off and continue that stunning form of his of late. Henderson wants it played quickly. There's a Catalan man down in the left-hand side, but they're going to go right. Giroud with the ball over the top, and the finish from Michael Oldfield. Real athleticism and dominance re-established. Giroud with a pass this time, not Carney, but it finishes the same way. Giroud hoisting one and hoping. Who's after this? Oh, it is knocked backwards. It's picked up by Taia. The referee says play on, and Zeb Taia is over again. Well, they're absolutely shell-shocked tonight, Wigan. They really are. Lots of mistakes. They've not been themselves. Their form of the last few weeks seems to have disappeared. They've lost the ball again here. Here's Ascari. Oh, he's going to chip it over the top. And there's no fullback. There's no fullback. Ascari with a little step forward and scores another spectacular Catalan try. Well, it's a festival in the south of France.
I don't know what it is. We're so confident when we're at home. We've got our fans. We're playing in Perpignan, and it's nice and hot, and it's the way we like it, and just everything just works out for us. A lot of the boys in the team, they're just always up for it, and trying to bring what we do at home to our away games. So, yeah, we are working on it.
Warrington's up and down form continued with a dramatic home defeat to Hull FC.
Not giving this one up, Hull FC, and Mark Sneyd. Oh, he's found a big gap there in the line. Mark Sneyd's got options left and right, and he plays it for Tom Lynham. And Lynham is going to score and level things up with just 4 minutes left. Hull FC with just seconds on the clock. This is drop goal territory, and Mark Sneyd is going to win the game with that kick. What an incredible end to an incredible game of rugby league.
The Wolves followed this up, though, with a victory at Salford, which featured one of the most acrobatic tries of the season.
And Curry scores havoc down this left-hand side. And a try to get a hat-trick.
Gene Ormsby, born and bred just down the road in Droylsden. Wow! That's an amazing finish.
The Magic Weekend had a new venue, St James's Park in Newcastle. Widnes did their best to win over the locals by wearing special black and white striped shirts, which also raised money for the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation. And they kicked off the action with a comprehensive win over Salford.
Manakafoa spins in the tackle. Brown! Kevin Brown! Golden Brown! Salford are clinging on as Jeremiah comes to Brown. He's got men outside and he won't need them. Kevin Brown doesn't need any of them. Kevin Brown scores his second try of the afternoon. Widnes relief to have the ball back in hand. Oh, Hanbury through a huge hole. He should have passed. He has passed. There's men over here. Brown! Kevin Brown for the hat-trick. Kevin Brown scores a hat-trick for the Widnes Vikings.
Ayton off the ground into the arms there of Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson to Sinfield. Short ball from him to Atlas. Good tackle. Very good tackle by Bateman. Here come Leeds again though. And it's a try for Cuthbertson. It's an equalising try for Adam Cuthbertson. Yes, the pendulum has swung in Wigan's way.
Yeah, and that's come about, Eddie, mainly due to the fact that they've been holding the Leeds player down. Remember early in the game, Leeds were playing the ball very quickly.
Ball. Great run from Burgess. Put the glasses down. Burgess underneath the sticks.
Goal for.
They're trying to get it back into the swing. That's a good offload to the fullback.
It is from Sinfield to Hardaker. Hardaker gets the pass out wide. Handley is hammered immediately. And here goes Matty Bowen. Matty Bowen is not the quickest, but he's quicker than this lot. And Bowen, well, he's pulling up. And he goes over and he'll score the try.
Goal for.
Here is Smith, slides the kick in behind the defence again. Oh, Bowen has scored! Bowen has scored for Wigan, his second try, and this will win the match.
Just want a quick thought on Matty Bowen. Spent a lot of the season out of the team, but like a true professional when needed, produces the goods.
Yeah, he's an outstanding individual, an even better man. I love him to pieces, and the skill he showed today I thought was unbelievable. I'm really proud of him.
And again, they're looking for Talanoa's wing, and Yeaman. Oh, Yeaman's giving it to Dixon. Now Dixon's got the legs. Has anybody in Hull colours got the legs? Dixon down the sideline. Now catch Kieran Dixon. He's going to go all the way to the post.
Line, Ben! Go better.
Bang in front of those posts now, and now they go to their left again. It's Yeaman. It's Minichiello who's got that ball down. Hull on course for a 7th win in their last 9 games. But they've got a lot of ground to make up. They're going into this game 9th in the table. They had such a miserable start to the campaign as Price burst through. Price has got support from Houghton. Houghton has got support from Rankin. And Rankin has got the legs. Dixon tried his best. But Jordan Rankin gets another try for Hull FC. That ball is taken well in the air by Ken Sio. And he's running it back with some power. Ken Sio. Ken Sio, has he got the legs? Sio might just have the distance. He's got Dixon inside him. Dixon will get his second of the game. What a breakout. Another breakout from the red and whites.
Yeah, mate, hold now, hold. Go.
Houghton, scampering run from Danny Houghton, and Houghton straight up the middle, needs some support, he's got it, Talanoa, turning circles, and getting the try, his third of the game, Butili Talanoa, in front of the black and white hordes.
After a disappointing start to the season, Hull FC were starting to find some real form, and victory at Widnes saw them leapfrog their opponents into the top 8.
Goal 2.
Lovely break here from Handler. He's got support from Young Whitley. And the teenager goes over for Widnes' second try. Applause from Dennis Betts.
Goal 4.
Well, they're coming down the right-hand channel now with Ellis, and Ellis gets away from one, tries to shrug off Brown, gets a beautiful ball away to Lyman, and in the end he's pulled down, but it's play on, it's a try!
Goal line! Goal 2.
Houghton off the ground to Westerman, Westerman to Price, Price back he comes again to Sneed, measured kick, Lynham, great try! Second try for Lynham.
4, move! Goal 4.
That's a good ball from Sneed to Minicello, and he's keeping going. Minicello, eventually they get him down, but only just. Here's the last tackle for Hull. It's with Sneed, he stabs the ball forward, he gets it himself, Sneed. Brilliant try from Mark Sneed. Absolutely brilliant try.
Will they kick early? No, they'll go to the last.
Thompson to Price, and Price then to Shaw. He's seen a gap as Jamie Shaw. He has support outside him. He gives the pass to Lynham. Is this a hat-trick for Lynham? Hat-trick in the first game at the KC Stadium in April. Is it hat-tricks home and away? Yes, it is! And is the sleeping giant of East Yorkshire finally waking from its slumbers?
This is one of the hardest places to come, Widnes. You know, it's a different pitch, you're not used to it, it's a hostile atmosphere. And I thought, you know, to turn it around like we did, we were 12-0 down, and to do that, we were really pleased and showed a lot of character and team spirit there.
Scott Moore now, they're 22 metres away with Massey, short ball from him, here's Millington, Millington playing his way through, first try for Castleford, Grant Millington the scorer. Ablett, he's on a loose carry, and here goes Shenton, is this going to be the third try for Shenton and Castleford? It is! Here's Rob Burrow. Back it comes to Maguire. Short ball then to Ablett. Will score the first try for Leeds. Ayton brings it back into centre field. Cuthbertson takes some stopping. Cuthbertson cannot be stopped from that range. He's over underneath the sticks as Evan Cuthbertson. Sixth try of the season from Roots forward in the comeback in this first half.
Hold at him, wait, go.
This is Liam Finn switching the direction of the attack to Gale. Now then, they've got a chance here. Shenton, wide, and it's a try for Denny Solomona. That's a tremendous Castleford try. And he's in great form. 7 tries in just 6 appearances for Castleford before tonight. Well, here comes Maguire looking for space for Kinehorst, and Jimmy Kinehorst goes over for the try. Moore now. Moore trying to jink his way through the line himself. Gale.
Oh, was that obstruction? No, said the official.
Drop goal! And Finn has kicked it! And Castleford are ahead by a point. And his 13th drop goal of his long career. And lucky 13 may be. We shall see in the next 6.5 minutes. They will score with Solomona. Handley has dropped the high kick. Solomona kept the chase going. and Solomona scores his second try of the match. And is that the match winner?
Castleford's win at Headingley opened the door for St Helens to move top of the table if they could beat Wigan. Langtree Park was packed to witness another epic clash between Super League's fiercest rivals.
Have Wigan got the key to unlock the Saints here? Flower with that drive forward on the fourth tackle. McAlorum goes left again, finds O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin back to Williams. Williams wide, it comes to Sargentson, and Sargentson touches down. Wants to get up, plays the ball to Roby. Here is Wilkin. Burns, McDonald wide to Jordan Turner, and Swift in the corner for St Helens. Dawson wants to get to his feet, does eventually, finds Roby. Here is Wilkin. Wilkin then to Burns, Burns to McDonald. Here they go again, down that side. Jordan Turner! 2 quick tries for the Saints has turned the game on its head. Bradley Wiggins, Sir Bradley Wiggins. Burns, quick hands on the half volley. Oh, it's conceded the possession here to Burgess. Burgess is too quick for them, surely. Burgess all the way for Wigan. Swift did his best, but Burgess was the swifter, and you can see what it means to Sir Bradley Wiggins and the Wigan supporters. The 9 metres away from the Wigan line, 2 tackles remaining. Josh Jones slid in from the left boot of Wilkin. He's fumbled it. He's fumbled it as Bowen. And Travis Burns has scored for St Helens. It was a horrible bounce, to be fair to the Wigan fullback.
Louis, step back! Go!
Matty Bowen's lining up.
Here is Smith. Back it comes to Joel Tompkins. Joel Tompkins gets the try, and that will level things up with the kick to come. McAlorum.
Go, 5!
And now it goes high off the boot of Wilkin. Bowen's under this. Oh! Bowen's dropped it! Bowen with the dropsy. That was spiralling absolutely everywhere.
James Roby looks to pick up a little bit of a knock. What on earth they're doing?
Wilkin! Wilkin over the sticks. St Helens get another try. And Wigan are committing Harry Carey.
You know, really disappointing today. I mean, to make that many errors, you know, they scored 3 tries off errors. Give that many penalties, you know, you don't deserve to win the game. I mean, you know, Saints were the better side today, but we'll definitely meet them again.
With a helping hand or two from Wigan then, Saints found themselves in pole position. However, St Helens were only top for a week. Castleford Tigers were at it again, upsetting the odds and the form book. It was yet another night of unpredictable entertainment at the Jungle.
Scott Moore finds Finn. He loops the pass to Lynch. Lynch then finds Gale, the runner. Good look, no look pass. Carney! And Carney is back. Justin Carney is
back. There's a grubber kick through. He's going to be in.
For Walsh. Walsh has crowned his comeback with a try as well. So Carney at one end, Walsh at the other, and the comeback kids are on the boil. They're 10 metres away, the Saints with 2 tackles remaining. Luke Walsh, short ball, he stumbles his way over the line, but he gets there, does Alex Walmsley. Has played every Super League game so far this year. They're right on the line, those Saints, with Roby. Back it comes to Walsh. Over the top to Turner, and Turner gets the ball away. It's a knock on. Here goes Danny Solomona. Danny Solomona is away from one tackle, and there is a man coming across. It's Matty Dawson. Oh, look at that! Fabulous, fabulous for Castleford, this set of 6. Gale pumps the ball into the middle, looking for Matt. Oh, was Matt Meakin taken out by Royce Matter? Tell you what, that's the 1,000-to-1 shot. All 4 comeback kids have scored tonight. And now, oh, they're running it with Wilkin. Wilkin can kick though, but he's given it to Turner. Turner kicks into centre field, looking for McDonnell. And where's he come from? McDonnell gets the touchdown. Less than 20 seconds remaining. Millington, back it comes. Here is Webster. Webster to Finn. And Finn takes the tackle. Last play of the match. It's with Roberts. He's
Oh, we've got a bit of momentum now, yeah. We obviously the boys are digging in, and we've turned round where we were when we were in a bit of a battle in games. We were generally losing them. Now we're generally winning them. So, you know, a big pat on the back to the players, the way that they've turned that around.
The injury-ravaged Wolves were in desperate need of a result, and they got one against high-flying Wigan with the help of some dazzling footwork.
And it's with Myler again. That's a nice little kick through. And another beautiful shot. Whoa! That's one of the tries of the season. A little down through, and as the ball bounced, flicked the ball again over the top of the Wigan defender and caught it perfectly in touchdown. 3 tackles remaining though. Dwyer fires the pass to Atkins. Brilliant try from Warrington. Dwyer. Here's Myler, gets the ball away to O'Brien, and there must be
Half the team didn't train this week, you know, they're walking wounded. They just dug deep. It shows you what you can do against the odds, and you know, that's the beauty of sport, isn't it? And that's where it adds to stats or it takes away from stats, whoever wants to come up with that. These boys, you know, they dug deep and it was against all odds. So well done to, you know, my boys. I'm really proud of them tonight.
When Leeds and Saints met at Headingley, just 1 point separated the teams, but it turned into a very one-sided affair.
And with a bit of help from Amor, Jamie Peacock is brought to ground. Ayton again. Ayton just looks for the little way.
He's got it down. He'll give this.
Kylie Lulawai on his 250th Leeds appearance. Again, the Leeds Rhinos, they're camped in St Helens territory. Delaney finds Sinfield, finds Maguire, looks wide and finds Hall. Won't be stopped. Will not be stopped. Leeds pressing forward. St Helens trying to hold out the 12 men. Hardacre in the Sinbin. Great run from England. Wonderful run from Ablett. Great try from Ablett. Ayton again. Watkins. Great run from Watkins. Here he goes. Support from Maguire. Oh, brilliant. Hanley under the sticks. Second try for Ash Hanley. A sensational lead score.
Will Sinfield go early? No, they've gone on the blind side.
With Burrow, ball in field to Sinfield. He then finds Hanley. Hanfield skips away from Swift. Here's the game. One try. Hat-trick again for Ash Hanley in successive games against the champions.
We're not popping corks at the moment. I'm not sure about this Super 8s. I don't know how that'll be. We've never played in this before, so I think there's been a really tough season physically, a tough season week in, week out. We're not having too many easy games, physical easy games, and then at the end of round 23 we play another 7 games against the top 8. That's going to be really tough, so we're in a decent position at the moment, but I just know there's a fair chunk of this year to go just yet.
With Paul Wellens retired and serious injuries ruling out Johnny Lomax, and Shannon McDonnell, St Helens drafted in another new face at fullback. Adam Quinlan came from Parramatta, and what an impact he made on debut.
And Burns finds Andre Cervello. He's signed a new deal this week. Josh Jones to Jordan Turner. They come wide to Adam Swift. And Adam Swift, it's a nice little pass out the back door, but to nobody in particular. Josh Jones gets away from Cudjoe again. Here's Cervello. Cervello's got bricks around his ankles. And the ball comes eventually to Quinlan. And don't tell me he has got a second try. Did he go? Yes, he has. Ricks dabs the ball to the in goal, and McGilvray will come up with a try for Huddersfield. Robbie on the run. Oh, great run, and a hat-trick for Adam Quinlan. He would have gone to bed last night and he would have dreamt that this would be the dream debut. He would never have believed he would score a hat-trick in the opening 36 minutes of his Super League career.
Tackle 3, back up.
So here they come again, the Giants, with Hughes to Grix and McGilvray. McGilvray will stroll in for his second, and Huddersfield tonight will not go away. Oh, he gives the ball here nicely. It finds its way, and they're over. They're over, I think, with Aaron Murphy. They are over with Aaron Murphy. It's a try for Huddersfield. Wow, what a turnaround. Just over the 40-metre line. Roby will have a scamper. Big Mossy Massoy's out there. He drives them into drop goal territory.
Another one, another drive. Oh, he's going for it now.
He's going early as Walsh. He's going early as Walsh.
He's got it.
He's kicked it. He has kicked this, has Luke Walsh.
The frustration of the Giants coach Paul Anderson was plain for all to see, but for Saints' 7th fullback of the season, it was a dream start.
At the time, it was almost, it was almost going to give out one of my coaches a tap on the shoulder and ask him, did he fancy a game at fullback? It was touch and go. We'd lost so many, but he's just a natural footballer, Adam. He's a 6 by trade, and they moved him to the fullback in Australia, and he understands the game. He understands it really well, and we're working hard with Adam to fit him in our system, and he's going really, really well.
Wait! Go, 2.
It comes to Sinfield. He then gives it to Kinehorst.
3.
And Crosby with a desperate tackle. Brian McDermott watching anxiously. Oh, and there's a chance here. It's a try for Ayton.
Yeah, great work by the hooker.
Go, 4.
Good opportunity now. They've got the overlap.
They have with Sargentson and now Burgess. Super League's top try scorer hacks it forward looking for Farrell. Farrell collects it brilliantly. What a try! What a try from Wigan in response to the Paul Ayton score just a few moments ago. Give credit to the kid. Burgess is usually a try scorer, try poacher himself. He just hacked the ball forward. Here is Tompkins, off the ground he finds Matty Smith. Smith then short ball, O'Loughlin, the skipper's there! And O'Loughlin gets his first try of 2015 to put Wigan ahead.
Go line, go, 4.
Maguire finds Cuthbertson, flat pass, Singleton, try for Leeds. Great try from Singleton, great pass. Fantastic stuff from both sides here. Peacock bumps off 2. Gets the ball away to Singleton. This is Maguire. Here comes the big fella Cuthbertson. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant try. He's going to have a look at this or ask the video referees to. Surely this shouldn't be chalked off. They've got no try because I think they've seen obstruction in centre field. Well, if this isn't given, it's a travesty. letter of the law, and that's wrong, says Brian McDermott.
And he's
right. Go 5.
Williams, crossfield kick. Bowen's got it! Bowen scores!
2. Go 2.
And here now is Andy Yates. Andy Yates in field to Maguire. Maguire picks it up off his bootlaces. This is Sinfield. Sinfield with the kick, looking for Handley. And another great try from a kick. So here they come again with Peacock. 3.5 minutes remaining.
Cuthbertson, little switch. Keep your eye on 17.
Burrow! Rob Burrow! Burrow scores from dummy half. Little Rob Burrow has come up with the 4 points. The kick to come, and this will level us up. We're going to get a chance unless Leeds can come up with something special here. And it's with Sinfield. It goes behind everybody, and Ablett picks up the pieces. Ablett is he's given a penalty to Wigan. He's given a penalty to Wigan. Wigan will take the kick, and they could win it.
It's an obstruction. Paul Ayton has prevented someone from making a tackle on Carl Ablett.
This is a massive kick for Wigan, a massive kick for Matty Smith. And the crowd will tell you, and the fans will confirm it, and Wigan will win the match.
Leeds have pipped us like that before, and you know they're a quality side, and you know we knew it was going to go right down to the 80 minutes tonight, and you know, but I think the boys stuck in, did well, and got the result of which you know we needed after last week.
Anchored to the bottom of the table, Wakefield turned to the experienced Brian Smith to try and save their season.
Confidence comes from hard work in training and understanding that the better you practice, the better you'll feel about yourself and about your teammates and about us as a team and a club. And that's what we've been trying to do. You know, and we've seen little bits and pieces of that in the game, not enough to win, but we feel like we're getting closer.
That elusive win finally came in a rearranged round 11 tie at home to Hull FC. The Wildcats turned round a 16-0 deficit to bring to an end a terrible run of 16 straight defeats. Suddenly there was hope and optimism at Bellevue, with the qualifiers on the horizon.
There's a lot of people here who deserve a lot of credit for just for hanging in. You know, it's tough to do when you're in that sort of a run. I've done it before myself, and it's not easy. So, you know, hats off to everybody who's contributed, not just to the win tonight, but for the fact that you know, Wakefield are in a position to be able to build to this and crack it. And so now, as our captain just said inside, you know, we've got to back it up.
Salford's owner Marwan Kukash also shuffled his coaching pack. Iestyn Harris went on official sick leave before eventually leaving the club. In his place, Ian Watson took charge of team affairs, overseen by the former Australian head coach Tim Sheens as director of rugby. It was another frustrating season for Salford, but they did occasionally turn on the style. This win over Catalan left the Dragons looking anxiously over their shoulders. The French team's miserable away form of just one win on the road had dragged them towards the qualifiers. And with 2 games to go, there was a 3-way battle for 2 places in the top 8. A win for Hull FC over their neighbours in the derby would guarantee safety for them and the Dragons. Victory for Hull KR would ensure a tense final week for everyone.
Sean Lunt will have a go himself and will score the first try. Sean Lunt. Sneed goes inside Kelly, puts the kick into the corner.
What a finish! What a finish! Brilliant!
Hold! Go 5!
And it's with Kelly. Up it goes off that heavily bandaged right leg. Oh, well claimed. Well claimed and found back to Montelato! And Montelato will score the second Rovers try. That was brilliant. Mark Minicello. 3 times he played for Italy, as did Josh Montelato on the other side. in the 2013 World Cup. Rankin, wide and forward to Lynham, surely. Oh, it's not been given by referee or touch judge.
He'll give this.
There's nothing not to give it for. He can't hand it upstairs for a possible forward pass. And Tom Lynham has come up with his 18th try of the season. Here is Westerman. Westerman then to Abdul. Good ball from him to Rankin. Rankin on the
should have been try time.
It's behind Lynham. It still might be try time.
Oh, what a try!
Excellent try. His second try of the match for Tom Lynham.
5! Go 5!
Should be the bomb.
And it is off the left boot of Abdul. Oh, Sio's lost it! Sio's lost it and Michaels has swooped. They'll want to check how this ball has come free, but has Steve Michaels got his second try of the game? The referee on the field says that he has. And it is Steve Michaels' second try. And is that the try that maintains Hull's tenure in the Super League in 2016?
It's our cup final. If we haven't been successful in the Challenge Cup, it's our cup final. If you lose, you're rock bottom. If you win, you're elated and you're sky high. So it's massive for us today, you know, in the context of the Super 8, to secure ourselves in there and obviously not allow Hull KR to join us.
Meanwhile, the battle to finish top of the pile after 23 rounds and thereby earn a more favourable draw in the Super 8 continued apace, with St Helens keeping the pressure up on Leeds.
Off the ball, Chris! Go!
Walmsley plays it to Roby, short pass to Amor. He's surrounded by Primrose yellow and blue jerseys. Down he goes, and the posts are wobbling at that end. Roby! And he gets the try! 2 tackles gone, 12 metres away. They're building Warrington with Myler, gets the ball away to O'Brien. O'Brien gives it to Ben Curry! And Ben Curry gets the try!
Go.
And Ratchford's rising the ruck and the referee says play on. Oh, Walsh shaped to pass. Oh! Walsh goes his head in his hands. Penny with the interception. Mossy Massoy's through one. Not going to be stopped. Not going to be stopped, the big man.
What an effort!
Oh, Travis Burns gets the ball away to Adam Quinlan. And Quinlan, can he get the ball away out wide? Yes, he can. Here is Mark Percival.
6 more.
6 to go. 6 to go. 6 to go. Has anyone told St Helens? Here comes Walsh. Here comes Greenwood. This is Jordan Turner. Turner scores for St Helens and wins the match. 2 minutes to go. Turner gets the 4-pointer. Kieran Cunningham, Sean Long on their feet.
I just thought it was a real good test for us. You know, we've come off the back of 2 shaky games really, and you know, I think we've had a good look in the mirror the last couple of weeks, and the boys deserve everything they get. They deserve all the plaudits. They're absolute champions. You know, I'm really proud of them.
In the final round of regular games, Saints went top of the table briefly after a crushing victory over Hull KR.
And Swift's going over for his second try of the match. And St Helens hit the 50.
But Leeds saw the job through to claim top spot after 23 rounds with this win over Catalan. No silverware handed out yet, but in its 120th year, Rugby League now stood at the brink of a whole new era. The top 8 would carry their points over into the new Super 8, while the bottom 4 started from scratch in a fight for survival, with the top 4 from the Kingston Press Championship. So an historic new age for Super League began at Wigan for the visit of Huddersfield, as third took on fourth, and the impressive Giants posed a real threat to the Warriors' unbeaten home record.
Wardle wants it played quickly. He finds Luke Robinson in centre field. He then finds Ellis. There's more danger out on the right-hand side here for Wigan now, because Cudjoe has found McGilvery again, and it's same again for Huddersfield. McGilvery gets his second try. Carbon copy move of the first. And what a start this is for the Huddersfield Giants at the start of the Super 8s. And O'Loughlin gets it away to Clubb. Back it comes to Williams. He finds Farrell, and Farrell's on the mat. Farrell for the corner. Farrell with a great try. That's the sort of running that Wigan will want. He's having a blinder as Rio Farrell. He's got Williams in support. He's given it to Williams. And Williams is going in. They have fallen for the quick 1-2, Huddersfield. This is Williams. Oh, what a pass! What a pass from George Williams to Lam Patrick. And Lam Patrick against his club, his parent club. He could have put a dent in the Huddersfield Giants' bid for Old Trafford. But the pass from George Williams was magical.
We had the 3-point gap on Huddersfield, and with that win now, it's given us 5 points, so it's a bit of a cushion for us. But at the same time, we've been really good at home. I think we've got an 100% record, so we need to keep improving on that.
The following night, Leeds began their campaign at home to Warrington and sent out a real message of intent against a team that had already beaten them twice.
Ayton with a scamper from dummy half. Oh, he gets the ball away to Callum Watkins. It's Watkins against Stefan Ratchford. And Ratchford, he wins.
I can't believe he slowed down.
Replay the ball, Sinfield back to Watkins. He scored. Well, he knew what he was doing, maybe. Leeds are over halfway and only halfway through this latest set. That's a great ball back on the inside by Peacock. He's found Hardacre. Hardacre tries to go round Ratchford and does. Wonderful try. Wonderful try from Zach Hardacre.
Oh, that's a good charge down.
Charge down. And who's first to it? Ben Curry. Has he knocked that ball forward? Yes, he has. It's 0 tackle. It's 6 to go. Here goes Tom Briscoe weaving his way through. Gets the ball away to Hardacre. He brushes off Myler. Goes inside Hill. Goes round Ratchford. Wow! Oh, wow! Look at this. That's the try of the week. Second try for Zach Hardacre. What a peach. What a peach of a try from the Leeds fullback.
They don't come much better than this.
Paul Wellens has been saying on Twitter tonight, you're the best fullback in the competition by a mile. Must be very flattering to hear that from someone as great as Weller.
Oh, especially as Paul Wellens, yeah. Spent a bit of time with him at England camp, you know, and spent time watching him play in the grand final for Saints. So, you know, people saying that about me, you know, it's very humbling, but, you know, I'm going to stay grounded and just put in performances for Leeds, and hopefully we can go very far this year.
He's developing as a player into a world-class full-back. His defence as full-back is better than any in the world anyway. And it's how he carries the ball and conducts himself and brings himself into games, and he's been exceptional this year. It's great to see him progress. I remember giving him the award for the Young Player of the Year not so long back and presenting it himself. It's great to see him make that progression from Young Player of the Year to nominee for Man of Steel, and Man of Steel himself.
Go! Powell to Smith, short ball, good ball, Sutton.
What a tackle.
What a tackle by Hardacre that was.
Unbelievable defence. Well, Hardacre is coming out onto the left-hand side. Will it be an inside pass to Hardacre?
There is Maguire. There is Hardacre. He comes back in field. And it flicks everywhere. Dropped by Sinfield and went backwards. Down through to Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall rolls over the top of Charlie and scores. Maguire's got Sinfield. Maguire finds Sinfield. Bowen gets to Sinfield, doesn't stop him, and he's so close. Hardacre spins it, changes direction. Watkins took it. too strong. Callum Watkins. Oh, drop goal. Zach Hardacre with the drop goal. 25 points to 8. Toying now, Leeds Rhinos.
Do you think this could be a portent for the grand final itself? Because there doesn't seem to be that much between the two teams.
No, they're a great side, but I think there's another, besides the two of us, another 6 teams battling out, so we'll just keep trying to pick up 2 points every week. It's great to play here, and with the support we've got, but I thought we were great again tonight, so delighted to get 2 points.
Two of the other teams with dreams of making the all-important top 4 met at the Jungle in round 2. Warrington, though, needed a win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive.
Will Milner have a dart himself again this time? No. Finds Gale, not the best pass. He finds Holmes. Holmes shifts the pass. Good hands. Shelton! Shelton gets the try! The Castle Tigers skipper is in sensational form. Here is Milner. He senses something. Gets away from a couple. Gets the pass over the top to Liam Finn. Kick out wide. Monaghan's underneath it. No, he isn't. It's back with Oliver Holmes. Carney! Carney with 2 left front. Second try for Justin Carney. Wait! Finn. Oh, he tried to get it away, and here goes Richie Myler. And Richie Myler maybe is going to throw Warrington a lifeline. Richie Myler all the way for his second try. And Myler will score. There's a kind of hush around Castleford because they're thinking it's not over yet.
Will Myler come up with something? Little dribble. No, he's keeping it out wide.
Giving it to Sandow, giving it to Ratchford. They come wide. And Kevin Penny's in. Kevin Penny's in for Warrington. Wow, it's not over yet.
You talk about the pressure. He's done it before. He's got the experience.
Can he be a hero for Warrington? Yes, he can. It's level. It's 16 all and 3.5 minutes remaining. Milner.
Another drive.
Back it comes to Finn. Left-footed from Finn. He's kicked it this time. Liam Finn has kicked the one-pointer that could seal Warrington's fate and could take Castleford into the top 4 at the end of this weekend.
We love playing here and the fans get right behind us, and fantastic fans, so hopefully we can win that last one and do a few jobs on the road.
Catalan began too far back in the pack to have any realistic hope of a top 4 place, but they did have an influence on final table positions and proved to be particularly difficult opponents at home. St Helens, defending their 2014 Grand Final crown, made a miserable start to their Super 8 campaign, going down in the rain in Perpignan. Then came back-to-back defeats at Langtree Park. Firstly, Hull FC pulled off an unexpected win with Jamie Shaw among the try-scorers. This was followed a week later by another setback at the hands of Huddersfield Giants.
Here goes Ellis, who's under the sticks. Ellis is under the sticks for Huddersfield. Quick response from the Giants. And Walsh will come this way again, looking for Tommy Makinson once more. Makinson palms the ball down, and it's Percival flings the ball back. For St Helens. It was a risky pass. It was a no-nonsense pass. It was one that would either come off or go to Gavins, but my word, it came off. And Brough is waiting now at dummy half. He fires the pass to Hubie. Hubie then to Griggs. Griggs gives it to Ellis. Ellis to Hughes, takes the return. And Cudjoe to McGilvray. Such strength, but has he got this down?
Yes, he has.
Brough. Here comes Wardle down the left-hand side. Good ball. Aaron Murphy. What a pass that was from Wardle. and it allowed Aaron Murphy to go over in the left-hand side, and Huddersfield take a 6-point advantage.
I've got to pay credit to the effort-based things that both players have done, because that's what we've challenged them all year, and that's what they've been good at all year. So, like I say, we are where we are for a reason. It's because we're a bloody good team. So when we start believing, we'll start achieving.
3 games into the Super 8s, and Huddersfield were starting to gather momentum. No doubt who their star performer was during the season, flying winger Jermaine McGilvray. Against Warrington, he crossed the line 4 times in a 48-10 thrashing and finished the season as Super League's top try scorer.
This is the best season I've had since my breakthrough. I was a worrier in the past. If I made mistakes or errors and stuff like that, I'd be thinking, what are other people thinking of me? And it used to make me go in my shell, sort of in a plain sense. But this year, I took some time on my own and just thought, what could I do to make myself a better player? So this year, I've made a conscious effort not to dwell on stuff. If I had a good game last week, don't care, don't want to think about it. I want to care about next week now to make that into a good game. I think that's helped me grow as a player, and that's what I put down to me having a good season, really.
The stumbling Saints' next stop was Headingley to take on the newly crowned Challenge Cup final winners. The Rhinos were in red-hot form, but with skipper John Wilkin returning to the side, the Saints' losing streak came to a spectacular end.
Little mistake there by Maguire, could be a costly one. Makinson's in the corner, or is he?
He'll go upstairs for this, surely. Oh, he's going to give it.
Here goes Adam Swift. Swift is on his own on the break, and he's going to take on Golding for speed. And Golding just gets to him.
Tremendous work by the fullback. He didn't panic. He didn't allow Swift to do a sidestep on him.
Walsh attacking the line. Try from Walsh. Try from Luke Walsh.
Well, this has been a bruising encounter for Leeds. That, let's not forget, mentally and physically, it was always going to be difficult for them.
Great offload. Great offload from Briscoe to Sinfield. Here is Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall with the try for Leeds.
Go.
Off it's over.
Walmsley.
Backwards.
Lost
Balls
it.
come back to Wilkin. What's happened here? Well, first of all, there's a bit of a schmozzle going on that needs sorting out, and then he'll hand it upstairs to the video referees to take a look at. Wilkin believes he scored a try, and so too does James Child, and it would be John Wilkin's 100th career try if this is given the green light. There it is, flashed up on the big screen in the background.
Well, I think the last month's been really tough for the club. Obviously, we've been on the wrong end of some big results against us, or some bad results against us, and in those times when you're struggling and you're soul searching, you learn a lot about yourselves. I believe the last month, as hard as it's been, has been great for us, and that gives you toughness, and that will and desire to come out and win games was there tonight, and that's most pleasing.
At last, there were smiles back on the faces of everyone at St Helens. Perfect timing to rediscover their form as they travelled to Castleford, knowing that a win would cement their top 4 place at the expense of the Tigers.
Finds Turner. Now Walsh. Walsh then to Wilkin. Brilliant pass. Wide they come to Swift. Swift's in again. Swift is in again.
Yeah, Mike McMeekin didn't react quick enough. This will be the given the try. Beautiful offload.
McShane now into Luke Gale. Gale taking them on, gets the ball away brilliantly to Dawn. He turns Adam Quinlan inside out. Just what Castleton wanted. Now it's with Walsh. He'll slide the kick in, not the best. And away goes McMeekin. Has he got the legs on this St Helens defenders?
I don't think so.
Around him, no. But he gets the ball away brilliantly to Roberts. Whoa! What a Castleton try! Second try for Benny Roberts. And from 18-0 down, Castleford have hit them with 22 unanswered points. Walmsley plays the ball to Roby. Roby then to Burns. Here is Walsh. They go wide to Adam Quinlan. And Adam Quinlan dots down for St Helens. He comes up with vital tries at vital moments. Oh, here goes John Wilkin. And it's Wilkin against the Castleton defence, waiting for support. He slips the pass brilliantly. And Adam Swift is going in for a hat-trick of tries. Adam Swift for St Helens. From one end of the field to the other, Wilkin laid it on a plate. It was a peach of a pass. Look what it means to the St Helens supporters. And is that the coup de grace?
With Saints back on song, suddenly it was Leeds who were struggling for wins after their Challenge Cup success. Following the defeat to Saints, they were outplayed in the south of France, making uncharacteristic errors in a 46-16 thumping by Catalan.
The week after Wembley, we played St Helens, who were the current champions, and we gave that game a real good go. You know, we only just missed out on that game. Went over to Catalans and didn't do a good job on Catalans at all, and got put down on our backsides there. And then the week after, we're competitive against Castleford, who played free. They had nothing to lose, and by that time we had a really tired team. You know, after Wembley, it takes it out of you. So it wasn't all right. I'm not saying it was okay, and it's okay that we lost, but I didn't think we'd lost form. We were just tired, and we needed to address that. We need to turn that around.
Milner finds Gale again. There's a spring in the Tiger step. That's a beautiful ball. Here is Millington. Millington gets it away to Gale, and Gale, who created the try, scores the try. What a start for Castleford. Here now is Maguire. He's seen a hole, he's gone through it. He's past Junior Moores. He has a great kick wide to Ryan Hall. Oh, McMeekin has dropped it, and Joel Moon will touch down.
Matt Cook goes through the hole.
Yes, great run from Matt Cook. How's about this from a second row forward? Oh, he's evaded Hall as well. He's got the ball to Luke Gale. One of the tries of the season. Second try for Luke Gale. A try from nothing. Matt Cook went charging up the middle, brushed them off, bounced them away, and Gale saw the opportunities, was first to react, came up on his shoulder, took the pass, and scampered over underneath the sticks.
But the defence is all over.
And Luke Gale is there. Luke Gale is within. Luke Gale gets the ball. Oh, look at that. Back to Ben Roberts. Another blinder. An absolutely blinding try from Castleford.
Castleford deserved to win. I thought Luke Gale was outstanding there, and we just weren't good enough. We were a step up in our performance from what we put out in France, but ultimately, yeah, they were better tonight.
Wigan now had the opportunity to grab top spot, but they would have to overcome their arch rivals, St Helens.
McAlorum waits. Goes to the right-hand side to Matty Smith. Good ball. Joel Tompkins. Joel Tompkins for Wigan. Now it is Wilkin. He gives it to Masoi. Now Walsh. Luke Walsh. Brilliant. He plays the ball here to Powell, who goes left and finds Williams. Great stepping from Williams. Wonderful run from him. He's turned Quinlan inside out. What a fantastic Wigan try.
Outstanding.
Absolutely brilliant from the young man.
This is where Roby should go on his own.
He's given it to Turner. Here is Flanagan. And Flanagan to Jones. Quickly on to Walsh. Adam Swift cuts inside, goes outside.
Brilliant. That is outstanding. In and out. Shake it all about.
Quinlan scampers into dummy half. Finds Luke Walsh. Have St Helens got one of their famous finishes in them? Mossy Masoi. Gets to his feet, plays it to Roby. It'll go high off the boot of Wilkin, it does.
Oh, catch this.
Oh, wow! Just Jones! Just Jones!
Has he got it down? Is there a problem? He's gone upstairs. I think he may have dropped it.
They had the try in the field.
Boy!
There was downward pressure there.
The hearts are in the mouths until this comes up. Is it TRY?
Yes! It is! St Helens, the great escape.
We've always found ways to win games, and we did it to our skids a couple of times in the year and we lost some games, but I think the sign of a great side is that you can pick yourself up from that and eventually get out that rut and then go back on a good roll, and that's what we did to a certain extent.
Jermaine McGilvery bagged his 100th try for Huddersfield as the Giants ensured they were still in with a fighting chance of first place going into the final round of games with another impressive performance, this time against Hull FC. 4 teams were separated by just 1 point ahead of the final fixtures. In the season then, when every minute mattered, the battle for the league leader shield would go to the very last second. St Helens were the first to drop out of the race following defeat at home to Warrington. But the real drama came 24 hours later. Leeds in top spot travelled to third place Huddersfield, and second place Wigan were at home to Castleford. What followed was a gripping and unforgettable night of tension and excitement like Super League had never experienced before.
Williams along the lines of Flower, out the back to O'Loughlin, slick move from Wigan, across to this right-hand side. Don Manfredi is going to take the Castleford cover on and takes the ball over the line. Flying start for the Warriors. McAlorum to Smith, cuts our ball to Williams on this left side, into the hands of Farrell, moves it on quickly. It's a little kick through by Gildart. Castleford players offside, that's back to Gildart, who will push it infield to O'Loughlin. Along the line to Matty Bowen, space to run into here, and the fullback stepped his man, and is he going to get to the line? Yes he is, it's a simple finish.
Maguire spreads it wide and finds Joel Moon. He almost got inside Cudjoe, he just snaked the right arm out and pulled him back. Ryan Hall picked up on the half volley by Sinfield. Sinfield then, he finds his way to Ward, and Ward gets Leeds off to a flyer. Brough is waiting, and Brough fires the pass to Kopchak through his legs. A wild fly hack with a kick. Here is Cudjoe. McGilvery!
Wigan in the box seat as Castleford have possession. Andy Lynch in centre field, drives into contact. The old stager back to his feet. McShane infield to Roberts, onto Luke Gale. A little wraparound play has caught Wigan short here. Oliver Holmes has burst the gap. He's got support on the outside from Dawn, and Castleford Tigers put the cat amongst the pigeons. Since that try, it's been all Castleford. Millington switch to this right-hand side. Roberts onto Junior Moores, bats away Josh Charnley, and Farrell, and scores. It's level. Well, this wasn't in the script.
Release. Don't.
Daniel Smith to Robinson. Here's Hughes. Warrington bound 2016.
Would that have been a bit of a...
It was.
Yeah, it was. I thought it might have been a bit of a shepherd. No, the referee gave him a bit of time then, because all he had to do then, Jackie, is because he got behind, he just has to give himself up. If he goes down on one knee, if he goes down there because he knew that he was obstruction, and the ref is exactly right there, Robert Hicks, and Leeds will go for 2 points here.
Yes, they've elected to take the kick. Here is Sinfield. He gives Leeds the advantage just before half-time. 8-6 to the Rhinos.
Carl, relief!
And now there's a penalty for
corner. Surely he's got to go for 2 points. Get the abacus out.
I think there's a lot more of things to happen in both grounds before the end. It's level here.
Powell waits at dummy half. Again on to Smith. Smith out to Bowen. Quick hands to Joe Burgess. Don Manfredi! That's his second try. And Wigan retake the lead.
Mate. Go.
There's a good chase on the right side.
Cudjoe has missed it. The ball has come back this way. Jack Hughes has it. It's still on the last. Cudjoe! Here goes Ellis! Jamie Ellis for Huddersfield! Jamie Ellis has scored under the sticks for the Huddersfield Giants.
They're allowing themselves to believe here. Sam Powell. To O'Loughlin, so influential. Out to Smith. We've seen this shape so many times before for Wigan. As Bowen finds Burgess, and Manfredi gets the hat-trick. He's ripping Cassavant apart on his own. Wigan have got the roll on at the moment. As Williams across, pops a little kick in behind. There's Manfredi, and it's number 4. Wigan Warriors are keeping their side of the bargain.
Brough lays the pass off once again. The league leader shield is in Wigan's hands at the moment. Penalty.
They won't take the one, they'll take the 2.
Josh Johnson held, interfered with, and they'll take the 2 points surely. Well, this to give them an 8-point lead, Huddersfield. If Wigan win, if Huddersfield win, Wigan are top, Huddersfield are second, Leeds are third, and Saints are fourth. So we'll be back here next week again for this match, for the repeat. No complaints. No complaints.
Wigan have Cassavant in the palm of their hand at the moment. As Williams out to that left-hand side, onto Farrell, quick hands to Gildart. He's tried all evening, and finally he's got over.
Jack, goal line, Cruz. Wait, go.
Well, they have to score here, Leeds. Yeah, they have to. They might do. They might do. With Briscoe, they will do. Tom Briscoe.
Events elsewhere, proving a distraction off the field. Not on, so on it at the moment. There's Smith. Wigan keeping the ball alive to this right-hand side. Tompkins is going to try and force his way through. Joe Burgess goes into acting halfback. Bit of a sloppy pass to Smith. He gets it away to Williams. Quick feed from Williams. Williams is over. Wigan still at it on the field, and they are running away with this one. Will it be enough though? Williams. Great feet from him. Proving himself a real threat. Strides into open field. Matty Bowen picks up the ball here. Will they catch him? Looks to get the ball away. Hooks it into space. Well recovered by Gale. Gale's lost it to Powell. They're going to work it down the short side for Burgess. Well, there are cheers for that try, but you can feel the anxiety around the stadium.
Here's Sinfield. It's Cuthbertson. This is Maguire, he keeps it going. Sinfield gets a shove in the back, finds Callum Watkins. Watkins brushes away from a couple, keeps hold of it, dumps it over the top to Hardaker. Hardaker gets away from Robinson, can't get away from those two. We've got a minute and a half to go, and if Leeds can score, oh, there's another problem here. There's another problem for Zach Hardaker this time.
You know, there could have been a penalty for a shoulder charge there as well, Eddie. Well, there's an elbow into the back of Hardaker here.
This kick here now to produce perhaps the third successive draw between these two on this ground. And Sinfield, he's just scraped it inside the post.
Oh, it just got there.
I thought he'd scuffed that.
16 all.
Can't do that. Go.
Peacock finds Maguire. This is Cuthbertson. We've got 10 seconds remaining.
3. Hold.
Looks like it's going to be a draw. Looks like it's heading for a draw. Maguire down the line. More. Oh! Ryan Hall! Ryan Hall! Ryan Hall scores for Leeds and wins them the league leaders' shield.
How on earth did they do that? For the first, not the first time. Scott Griggs did not. He's going upstairs. He's not happy with it.
We're going to try. He's asked me to check it. Check the onside, please.
The league leaders' shield now goes down to video referees Ben Thaler, Peter Brook. They say this year every minute matters. Here tonight, every second mattered. Hall believes he scored this try.
It's all about whether he's onside, Eddie, and he's behind that ball, not a problem. So providing he picks it up cleanly, which I think we've already seen that he does, there's nothing wrong with this try. He's onside.
And why on
It's
earth?
a clean pickup.
Sorry, Stuart, but why on earth did Scott Griggs just hesitate? He would have been far better to just take him out earlier than this. He takes the ball, and the Rhinos, amazingly, he hasn't had the best game, but I'll tell you something now, he's the hero. He's gone from 0 to hero.
They're incredible. They play with no fear, the Rhinos. That is what you call a top-class finish. Ryan Hall doesn't give up on the play, neither do any of his teammates. And the celebrations have started now.
And in all the mayhem that you're watching here, and all the mayhem no doubt you're feeling at home, as this try is awarded, A, Leeds win the league leaders' shield, B, they pinch this match from Huddersfield's grasp, C, Ryan Hall has just made it 200 tries for the Leeds Rhinos.
And that's why I love this sport, because it provides magic moments like that you'll remember for the rest of your life. Whether the happy ones here for the Leeds One fans, or sad ones there for Huddersfield and Ken Davies' side. But I guess the Giants, well, they live to fight another week, and boy, does this set up next week brilliantly.
What a game, what a finish, what a way to get the league leaders trophy.
Yeah, we left it a bit late, didn't we? Big effort tonight. I thought Huddersfield were very good as well. They deserve a lot of credit. They're a very good team, and I thought our boys were really, really tough on the back of 3 very tough weeks. We've questioned ourselves, but the hard work the lads have put in paid dividends. We've worked so hard not to throw it away. You know, we've earned this league leaders' shield through a real tough graft in this season now, and looking forward to the semi next week.
I've no problem with winning that game in that fashion whatsoever. You know, you've got to stick in it. And I've just said to Paul Anderson that I think he's doing a fantastic job here, and they're a tough team to play, Huddersfield. They're just a big set, and they're all skillful. And we had our work cut out tonight. So to finish it in the fashion that we've done, every coach will tell you they don't get enough luck, you know. But I think I'm qualifying in saying that we haven't had enough bounce to the ball just in recent games, and we haven't been great either, and we've deserved to lose each game. But to have a finish like that, I'm really pleased for the players. To be top of the league at the end of the season, at the end of what is now the regular season, I'm proud of them. They probably deserve this.
When I come down on the bench in the last few seconds, I got told that it was a draw, and there was about 40 seconds left, and that would have given the league leaders. And then Steve Blakely come out my physio and said Leeds had just scored, and I thought he was joking. I was going to smack him in the mouth, but unfortunately he weren't joking, and Leeds got it. So that's Leeds. They stay in there. They're talented. They know how to win games. They've got experienced players. So congratulations to them.
The helicopter carrying the league leaders' shield had been on its way to Wigan when it was forced to turn around and head for Yorkshire. Leeds could then finally celebrate the second leg of a potential treble. It was all part of an extraordinary evening, with the drama and excitement of playoff semi-finals and a grand final still to come.
They were determined, the Rugby League, to present it tonight. That's why the helicopter was up in the air all evening. There they are. Something Brian McDermott has never won before, and he is absolutely delighted. 2 down and 1 to go.
There was only a week to recover from the drama of the battle for the league leaders' shield before the playoff semi-finals. Wigan and Huddersfield were first to go head-to-head at the DW Stadium.
They go in centre field though this time to Matty Smith. He drops the ball off to Ben Flower. Ben Flower over for the first try for Wigan. O'Loughlin, back he comes to Matty. Great tackle by, well, it would have been if he'd have held on to him, by Wardle. Ball played wide, looking for Manfredi, finding Manfredi. He dumps it down. Bateman will score! Powell steps over Jack Hughes. O'Loughlin, Smith, quick hands, flicked on to Manfredi. He slipped, but he still gets there. Does Dominic Manfredi, and he gets the try. And Wigan are celebrating their third grand final in as many years. That's what it means to this team. That's what it means to this club.
This was the big one. This was a big one to win, you know, because they're a very, very good team. They can defend Huddersfield. Next week, the atmosphere, all the press conferences, it looks after itself. The players at Old Trafford, you know, it's quite an easy week next week. We just know what we need to do. We stay in our process, the way with our systems, and we can win the game. Oh, everybody's buzzing, everybody's really pleased, and, you know, the organisation's pleased. But we've got one more game to go. You know, going there and not winning is not good enough, so we want to go there and perform.
The following night saw Leeds host St Helens. It would be a final Headingley farewell for Leeds legends Kevin Sinfield, Jamie Peacock and Kylie Luluai.
Here goes Roby, skimming away from one, skimming away from two. Roby will score for Saints.
Hold, go.
Here is Maguire. Maguire finds Watkins. Watkins to Hardaker. Try for Leeds. He bounced his way over. Ryan Hall.
Oh, he's lost it.
Picked up by Wilkin. Picked up by Wilkin. They have. It is Jordan Turner. And here goes Percival. And Percival scores for St Helens. Hardaker.
They're all offside.
Play on, says the referee. Play on, says the referee. Sinfield, delayed in eternity. Flicks it back to Kindhorse. He gives it to Maguire. Maguire goes wide. This is Joel Moon. Off the back foot to Ryan Hall again.
He can't get him down.
He's got that down. He's got that down.
Yeah, but has he got it on the line?
Percival stopped him.
That's unbelievable.
They've got a try there. I think he got it down. I think he just managed to get it down. Yes, it
is. Surely they'll go for the chip over the top, but that's great defence.
Oh, Watkins! Watkins will take Leeds Rhinos to Old Trafford. This is his last kick on this ground in Leeds colours. He kicks it. They're there. They're back for the first time since 2012.
It's one of the toughest games I've played in, so, you know, I just wanted to take the win tonight, you know, being my last one at Headingley with the Rhinos. It meant so much, not only to me, the team. We know what's at stake next week, and we'll come up against a fantastic team next week, but we'll give it our best.
It's a pleasure to play with such a tough bunch of blokes. Such a set of blokes who never know when you beat, you know, never know when to lie down, and showed it again tonight, 2 weeks running now. Then it's a big one next week, and anything can happen there.
You know, Kev's one of been the best captain Leeds ever had. He's been the most successful captain Leeds have ever had. He's probably the most successful captain in Super League, I think, maybe. JP, one of the best players Rugby League ever seen. You know, over any generation, I would say as well. I know that's a big call, but in terms of his consistency of week in, week out, season out doing it. And Kylie Luluai is the most successful overseas signing Leeds have ever had. So you've got three really special people, really talented people who are saying ta-ra to the game, and that's not lost on the rest of the group. But it's not lost on us that it could be a really good finish for those three.
So while the top 8 battled it out for playoff places and grand final glory, the bottom 4 and the high flyers from the Kingston Press Championship formed a new competition, with places in the First Utility Super League, the rich prize on offer. Lee Centurions had run away with the championship title, and after victories over top-flight clubs in the Challenge Cup, were highly fancied to make a strong impression. Their first opponents were Hull KR.
Here comes Emmett, who gets the ball away in centre field, and here goes Briley again. He's got support from McNally. He chips over the top for McNally. It lands for McNally. He will score. That's a sensational try.
Do you know, when they're in this frame of mind, they're absolutely brilliant.
Here they come now with Horn. He gets the ball away to Dixon. Dixon skinned them. Dixon has skinned them down the right-hand touchline, and Dixon gives Hull Kingston Rovers just the start that they need at the start of this second half.
Play on. At some point, it's going to click from the too good a side, too much quality. As we now see.
There we are. Maurice Blair has cut through them, and Maurice Blair will touch down, and this will give Hull Kingston Rovers hope. This will give Hull Kingston Rovers hope. Sean Lunt comes this way now, gives it to Pulatua! Pulatua scores!
That defeat was Lee's first at home in 2 years, and there was more heartache to come as they went down by the narrowest of margins to Wakefield.
Tupu again, going down a cul-de-sac, flings it inside, and that's a try for Lee Smith. Lee Smith makes the pressure pay for the Wakefield Wildcats. Browley picks it up from dummy half and goes. Ridyard gets it wide, juggling out, try! Powell, now didn't get it down in the end after the juggling he did.
Oh, let's go. Time on.
Here's the kick, now then. They've got the speedsters after it. They've got Kay after it. Kay chips on, must dive on it, must score. That is a sensational Lee Centurions drive.
Goal 3.
Lee picked up by Jacob Miller, and Miller's twinkle toe feet have got the game back to within a couple of points. Miller with the silky sidestepping, the hop-stepping, too much for Lee. Will they fancy a drop goal? I just wonder. I wonder. They do. Lee Smith kicks the one-pointer. Lee Smith kicks Wakefield back into the lead.
Bradford put themselves in with a great chance of reaching the £1 million game with a 41-10 thrashing of Salford.
Niall Evalds won't catch him, and Jake Mullaney scores against his old club. Patel. Mullaney dummies the pass again, a great line from Tom Olvison. He's going to take it through, flicks the ball away, back to Mullaney, and he's going to stride through a gap here. And the former Salford man is enjoying a fine afternoon. Bounces into the hands of Addy. Jay Pitts gets the ball away. And here's Tom Olvison again. He's got support on the outside from Caro, but he's going to go alone. And he'll feed it back in field for Danny Addy. And Bradford have ripped Salford apart right up the middle. Bradford making a mockery of the gap between these two sides as Danny Addy back on the inside to Adrian Patel. And the Championship side are thrashing their Super League counterparts.
The Bulls ran in 7 tries against their top-flight opponents, and with Lee stumbling, they look like the Championship's most likely candidates.
O'Brien now for Sika. Patel with a great offload. First blood Bradford here. Mullaney is in the corner. Jake Mullaney for the Bulls. Great work from Addy. Over the top. Are they in the corner here? Hickson it is. Hickson with a flying finish. 6 metres away. Approaching the last 10 seconds. Brierley, Bezic. Good pass for Reynolds. Now it's McNally. McNally is in. McNally in right at the death in this first half. O'Brien for Crossley, meanwhile, gets an offload away for O'Brien again. That was Patel. Mulaney, great ball, great try, Williams. 2 for Danny Williams. Not the best pass, it's seized upon by Bradford. Blythe could be in again here. Pownall after him. Blythe with his second try to crown a memorable performance from the Bradford Bulls. They're going to take their place in the £1 million game at the very least in 2015.
Safety was finally secured for Salford with a win at Widnes in the penultimate round of games, preserving their top-flight status. Both the Vikings and the Red Devils joined Hull KR in Super League survival. Wakefield would have to contest the £1 million game.
CO looks for the runners. Miller is one of them. He now is Godinay. Short ball from him. Cameron! Danny Cameron's in for Wakefield. There's a long way to go yet. Oh, it is a stroll in for Anthony Mullally. And that could be the killer blow, perhaps even as early as this. What a chance for Bradford here. With Saika again. Now Lee Gaskell. Gaskell finds Patel. Patel gets the ball away brilliantly. What a try from Danny Williams. What a pass from Adrian Patel. I don't think Williams could even believe that that had come his way. Here he is, Patel. Gets it wide to Saika. Saika further wide it goes. And here is a chance for Nielsen. The ball comes back. Oh, it's all over the shop. And he touches down Matty Blythe. The referee's having a look. He's not going to give this without a reference upstairs.
This could be a try.
They've got a try on the field again. Matty Blythe, have you scored in the £1 million match? Scott Moore gives it to Jacob Miller. Miller then finds Washbrook, and Washbrook scores for Wakefield. Oh, Patel wants it. Patel gets it. And has he got this ball down for Bradford? Well, I think the reaction of Jordan Tansey says he has, because Tansey is furious in the background.
Just make sure he gets it down.
Adrian Patel. So, Danny Addy to take us to 18 apiece with less than 3 minutes to go. Has he ever kicked a bigger one than this? He's missed it. He's missed it. Oh, it's so tense here at Bellevue. It's the last tackle, and it is a charge by Scott Moore. It's a charge by Scott Moore that will take Wakefield back into the Super League. The try is given to Scott Moore, and Michael Carter. That's what it means to him, the Wakefield Sherman. There's no coming back for Bradford now.
It's not like anything I've ever been involved in really before. We got what we wanted. We got what we worked for. We only just got it, but we'll take it.
So, a season like never before in the 120-year history of Rugby League reached a fitting finale in front of a sellout Old Trafford crowd. Leeds Rhinos versus Wigan Warriors turned out to be an epic battle.
McAlorin from dummy half finds his captain O'Loughlin. He finds Smith. This now is Liam Fowle, and this is a break on here for Wigan. 2 on the left, 1 inside him in Bowen. He finds Burgess. Burgess escapes the net, and Burgess gets the first try for the Wigan Warriors. He plays the ball to Burrow. Here is Sinfield. Slides the kick in. Oh! What a try from Maguire. Leeds respond immediately.
One drive, Eddie. Oh, he's offloaded it.
And here comes Maguire. Short ball to Watkins, put down. Referee says play on. Referee says play on. Oh, he's given it to Moon. And Moon will score. But this will go upstairs, I'm sure. What do the two gentlemen who matter say? A try is given. A try is given to Joel Moon. Cuthbertson again spins away from Mossop, gets the offload away to Burrow. He finds Maguire. Maguire then with the looping pass wide, finds Tom Briscoe. Briscoe's got Watkins. Watkins down the line. Watkins inside to Maguire. Second try for Maguire. Second try for Danny Maguire.
Williams is getting the ball away.
O'Loughlin high, looking for Don Manfredi, only finding Ryan Hall. Oh, no! He's picked his pocket! As Manfredi! Bateman gets to his feet eventually and plays the ball to Powell. This is Matty Smith, back he comes to Bowen. Bowen is through! Bowen is through! Oh! Fairy tales might come through! Matty Bowen under the sticks for Wigan, levels the score! Maguire, last tackle, so he hoists the kick to the left-hand side. Oh, it's come back to them. Here is Kind Hall, and that's Walters. Josh Walters. The young substitute's come off the bench, and he's levelled the match in his first grand final. In fact, it's in his first playoff game.
Can this kick put them nearer to the treble?
Well, you'd back Sinfield to kick this, but look at the crowd here at Old Trafford, and he holds his nerve. This Kevin Sinfield. Leeds are back in front.
They've got to get a kick away.
Counting down.
They've got to get
fans. There's the kick wide, looking for Manfredi. Off Burrow, off from Maguire, into the arms of Hall. They have won the treble. Leeds Rhinos have won the treble. Brian McDermott has won the treble. The perfect end to the careers of the likes of Sinfield, Luluai and Peacock. And the perfect end to a season of all seasons for Brian McDermott, the coach of the year. They've done it. Leeds Rhinos have done it. And you can see the emotion on Jamie Peacock's face and Kevin Sinfield. And Brian McDermott almost collapses.
You led at half-time and the Wigan Warriors pushed out to a 4-point lead. You had to dig deep in that second half.
Typifies our year a little bit, Brian. We've had a few. I know we've been consistent, you know, the majority of the time, a few ups and downs, but that's the season for you, innit? It's just great to finish like this. Such a great place to play, and great noise behind us as well. Chuffed to bits for this, man.
Do you know what? To have a fairy tale, you've got to have been on a journey, and this team's been on a journey, and it's like my career's been on a journey as well. And I just feel privileged to bow out like in this game with a win with such a special group and such a special club. And I love the game of rugby league, and it's just given me so many amazing moments. And to think that my final game would be the best moment, yeah, what can you say?
Last 3 weeks have been unbelievable, and I think JP said it all then. We played in a great team, and I've been here a long time. I've got to thank the fans. The support we've had has been unbelievable. But the team tonight, you know, we were rocking a little bit, and I think we probably looked short out there, but this team over the years has been built on character and toughing it out in tough situations, and thankfully we just had enough.
Kevin Sinfield picks up the trophy, and the Leeds Rhinos are the treble winners. They are the 2015 champions of the First Utility Super League.
To finish like we have, to do the treble, to send lads out on a fairy tale finish. The season end that we had, that had a bit of drama after Wembley, but then had the dramatic finishes, both the Huddersfield game and the Saints game. I'm not sure if we'd have played next week, I'm not sure I would have been able to put a team out there, so I couldn't get across yet how proud I am. I don't know if I can put it into words, the feeling I've got at the moment, because we get involved in sport for different reasons, and everybody's got this type of moment on their mind now. Everybody puts these type of moments on the list, and we're having that at the moment, and it's an incredible feeling.